1, 2, 3. And we're live, guys, with the final map of tonight, BMC versus Winterfox. On the final map, Mirage. Won't repeat the same history of doing that fast speed wrap because no one tends to like it. Quick reminder, it is currently 2 AM for myself. We're going into the final map, and this has been a fantastic night, but also slightly exhausting. Not exhausting, you know, pressurized. I'm still recovering from a throat infection. It's quite painful for me to be able to push it on this far, but I want to do it, and it is worth it. Really interesting game. So straight off the bat, we're going to be seeing Winterfox starting on the T side, BMC over towards the CT side. The buyout, as usual, going to be a lot of utility on the T side. We're going to be seeing the smokes, flashes, and the P250 coming out. P250 on Zusi. BMC side, they've got the diffuse and smoke over towards B, which they had done on the other side as well. And we're going to be seeing that potentially a fake over towards A come out, but the push is going to be coming out nonetheless. Shot up's going to be me and Head first up with them. The flash comes out on him. Zusi's made his way down, and Raz gets the entry kill onto Waddle. Exactly what they want to do. Now Shot up has made quite a good position of himself. He gets the tag, hasn't been hurt himself. Raz and the rest of his team have pushed on, but the counter from Neptune comes in, but Raz getting the second kill, picks up Neptune. The bomb goes down, planted over towards Short. The bomb is down, and we're going to be seeing a Seb push in. A B going to get dropped as the diffuse kept dropped right on the site there, and we're going to be seeing a Shot up in left in a 1 versus 4. He's got a guy coming up behind him, but it doesn't matter. Often he's going to be able to finish him off, and that is going to be the clutch arena, and the TV shattered. I don't like BMC's dream of that first round win. So straight off the bat, guys, I will say BMC, they've got 6 win and 6 loss streaks so far on this map. They got 50% win to lose rate. Winterfox, they got 42.6% with 20 win games won and 27 games lost. So in total, 47 games played. That's quite a lot. Obviously, these are just official matches. They would have played them a lot more than that otherwise, and just counted by HLTV. And we're going to be seeing a push down short coming out from the T's, and they're going to be completely unchallenged. We're up to the point that Seb is going to be pushing out. B gets a kill into Imagine, but Raz rather is going to be able to get the kill. Now B in apartments has got the UMP. They're going to be pushing straight up against him. I don't think they spot him at the last second. Zusi does. The bomb has made its way through apartments. It's going to be looking to make its way down on towards the sites any moment. There we go. Planted up for apartments. Now Shot up in Neptune, they've got armor and pistols. Save them for the next round. Go for the exit frags. And we've also got Mr. Wardle over there. He's going to be in apartments. And one thing that the T's can't count on is where the CTs are going to be. So they're going to have to explore, and Zusi is going to be going in before contact over towards apartments. Is he going to be able to spot him out in time? He does. Zusi going to be able to get the frag onto Wardle, who acted a little bit too slow. And we're going to be seeing Winterfox make it away safely. Going into the third and final default round. It's actually going to be Winterfox who are taking the lead here. A bit more experienced team going to be seeing what they can pull out of the bag. B going over towards B, funnily enough. He's going to be the only man here with the USP. We've got the 2 CTs who survived with the armor over on A, and they're going to get their frags as well. Neptune working out. He peeks a little bit too soon. That was very dangerous, but Meg, or rather, Seb is going to be looking to do the crossfire. Raz picks up a team kill. Seb picks up one headshot, and we're going to be seeing a shot up. He picks up the AK-47, does a lot of damage. Now Waddle from CT. Zusi's going to be the last one left alive. Are they going to get shut down on this? They know exactly where he is at now. B comes in for the crossfire. He does expose himself. Goes in for the tags. He does a little bit of damage. Zusi going to be dropped to 30 HP, and he has to recover the bomb. B needed to stop playing so aggressive there now. Shot up has spotted him. He goes in for the frag. He takes it. And snaps off Zusi's head, and Shot Up really is going to be the MVP here for his team. And you can see he's shaking his head up and down, saying, yes, guys, that just happened. I'll clutch that out for all of you beauties out there. And we are going to be moving into the first full buy round from the CTs. We're going to be seeing the AWP coming out from Waddle as expected. Full utility buy as well. An 8k on Shut Up. And on the other side, we're going to be seeing Imagine stuck down on a Tech 9. And their utility is still half decent, not fully strong. We are going to be seeing a peek over towards Palace coming out from A-Box. He's going to regret it though. Waddle shuts him down, and that's going to be the first entry frag for BMC moving forward. And they're looking to try and take this to the equalizer of 2-2. We are going to have the smokes going in towards the A side as well. It might be a nice fake. Could be a good sort of entrance as well. I think I was over towards Connector. That Molotov with a little bit of a fail. They're going to be looking to push in. The flash is coming in from Waddle. Going in for the second one. He's going to be 2 up close. He goes for the no-scope. Takes it. Gets traded out. Shot out. Shot up doing exactly what he needs to do. But Imagine has made his way in. Takes down Shot out. Shot up rather. And the bomb has been left behind. He has to go pick it up. It's going to be very dangerous for him to try and make this cross, as Seb and B are going to be making his life difficult, as they want to make him suffer. They want to try and bring this back for their team, and a punishment to Fox for winning the first two rounds, which they really wanted to get. The bomb's going to be recovered, but Imagine he's only got 30 seconds left on the clock. And even if he takes his smoke down, they could just spray through it, take their time. And he's dropped. As soon as he goes for that open plant, he's going to get dropped. AWP picked up. AKs in hand. Fantastic round from BMC, and Shot Up. He had 9k at the start of that round. Interestingly, is that an extra AWP that I saw there? No. So he was dropped back that AK-47. He dropped the AWP over to Waddle, who did a really good job as well. He picked up quite a few frags last round. Very high impact player. Now Winterfox, they're going to look to see what I can do to try and sort of stem the flow of damage that's come through from losing that round. The economy is not good at all. They can lose this one, and they can come back from it next round. But if they get the bomb down, that is glorious. And if they can take a few kills with them as well on the CTs, and take it off which the AWP is going to get dropped. Now Seb, he's going to have to try and stop them from pushing in. He gets 2 frags, a spray down. Shot Up helping him in Neptune as well, but the 3k coming out from Seb. Full AK buy-up coming out from Winterfox. They didn't get the bomb down, but they did get a few kills. It's a full barrage of smokes and flashes. And also P250 on Ofter, who kind of fancied a change from the Glock. On the side of a BMC, we're going to be seeing 2 AKs, 2 M4s, AWP, and the full set of defuse kits. Very nice. Now B, if he drops this grenade on Zeus's head, it's going to be quite painful. Doesn't quite land though. But Imagine has been dropped down to 39 HP, so that's already the advantage in the side of a BMC. Now that smoke going down, the spray coming through. Raz going to be pushing through ramp. Shot Up going to be in head up with him. The spray comes through. The trade up with the smoke is going to be coming out, but it's not quite the kill that they're looking for. But A-Bok is able to finish him off. But Waddle is looking for the trade up here. I mean, he's going to be able to take down Zeus. He was coming up through Connector. The shot into Palace is not going to be able to quite connect. Now Imagine has spotted him out. He's quite wary of kill there, but often gets the kill, but they're traded out instantaneously by Neptune. Now Seb going in for the flash, but managed to look at it directly himself. Should always follow the rule, don't look at the sun in it directly. That spray did come through, and it does actually land the headshot on A-Bok rather, and he's going to be damaged quite low. Now Neptune is going to be coming up to join him, and A-Bok doing a fantastic job. But Seb going to be left in a 1 versus 2. Both of these players are quite low compared to him. Flash coming out, he knows where one of them is, but Imagine coming up behind him. Seb, he's not got a read on this at all. He's not looked behind him. That's going to be the equalizer round from Winterfox, looking to shut down BMC's progress. That could very much be very back and forth for the time being. We are going to be seeing BMC going for the partial buy here. They're not going to force it up. They're not going to destabilize themselves. As the CTs, they're going to have to spend a lot more to be able to get the guns. Rather than their Ts, who can spend 2.7k on a AK-47, they're going to have to spend over 3k just for a rifle. So they're going to go for some cheap AWPs. Stick with the Deagles and the 5.7s. 5.7s are nothing to laugh about. They're fantastic weapons. So powerful. The whole pistol game is completely different to what it used to be in 1.6 or Source. You can actually change the whole course of a game due to it. We are going to be able to see Winterfox trying to pull off a bit of an execute towards mid. They have got multiple smokes. Susi looking to set himself up for a smoke over towards, is that connector? I think it is, and off new. Over towards short. Flash coming out over towards connector as well. This is going to allow them to push in. They're only playing up against pistols. They're using a lot of utility here and a lot of time. Looking to push in as well through connector. They're going to be able to get the kill onto shot up. But Seb going to go in for the 1D. He pulls out one, but the counter is going to be coming through to them. The push up from behind is going to work, but he's doing a little bit of damage now. Imagine going to be facing straight head up with B. Nice and easy for the man. Eighth round, and currently Winterfox are 1 round up, but we're going to be seeing the counter buy coming out through BMC, who've got the full M4 buy up and the AWP on the water, and he's going to be playing over towards B. Always good to change up the positions. Seb, though, once again, playing over towards stairs. Does peek over towards the ramp, but that smoke's going to cover up any form of peak APOC. Trying to counter it. And T's playing very carefully here, not too aggressively. They don't want to lose this grip. They want to try and push forward. They can't lose this map. They need as many points as possible. And Neptune is going to be peeking up, and he spots the head. He's going to be able to take the kill, and Ofnu going to get dropped. Shot up does get flashed out, but the information is there. He spots one out over towards short, does a little bit of damage. Zeus is going to get dropped down to 43. We're going to have to see the rotation coming in, because it's all going to be down to Wardle, but shot up takes down APOC. Only 3 players left alive on the Winterfox side. With shot up, what is going on? He's going to be able to finish off Zusi in the end. Now, Zeb is going to need to rotate very quickly. We have the CT presence on the B side, but Raz can quickly try and change this. He hears the scoping of Waddle, but he's not too worried. Imagine gets a kill, but Waddle finished off Raz and shot up, picking up his 3rd and final kill of that round, straight onto Imagine. We see the UMP coming out from B, but that's nothing to be worried about. It's a fantastic weapon. We do have the take it in towards mid coming out from Winterfox. They want to take a lead once again. They keep dropping the ball in this one. But I think the lucky purple gloves on Imagine might be able to pull it out and push it forward. And that marble fave, hello. But the pushing towards mid, they have to be careful. They have got the bomb out there. They could easily end up losing it. Waddle has got the AWP, but he is going to be playing over towards B once again. And now they're up in towards connector. They're going to be main head first. Straight up with Neptune. He might be kicking up a storm. Puns on point. So, Stair Molotov going to be coming out and point off. Going to be coming up behind Neptune. Takes him down. Turns around. Seb going to be denying him the kill. But APOC coming up from above. Shot up might not really expect this. Seb has given away his position. Pushed around. Shot up going to be completely left open. We're going to be seeing him getting dropped. And Seb, even though he got a kill, he's going to trade it out. And now the smoke is going down. APOC dropping B like it was a fly. Swatting him away. The kill through the smoke. Waddle's going to be able to get one. He's going to be left in a 1v3. Picks up one. Looking for the second kill. Swats him out. Doesn't quite land it. His position is known. Does he know that there's a player in towards that ninja spot? He must know where Imagine is now. He's looking for the peak, but APOC, he's going to be able to push out and just go for the aggressive play if he so wishes. Waddle goes in for the no-scope jump. It doesn't quite land. He takes a shot, no less. Goes in for the defuse. He can't know where this guy is. Imagine coming up behind him. Lands the shot on his head, and that's going to be a clutch out from Imagine. So close, Waddle. Getting that no-scope as well. Going to be pretty disappointed, and we're going to be seeing, Imagine, a partial buy coming out from BMC. They haven't got enough to go for the full sort of force here. Only 2 players over 4k. The rest of them just over 2k. With to be at the top end of 2k there. So yes, the partial buy coming out once again. They want to make sure they have enough money going to the next round to be able to buy up, which they should be able to do. And so Zusi playing very dangerously there. Very, very confidently. That might be an issue that we might be seeing coming into play if he continues on that way. Or it could be the exact thing that they need to be able to win this. We do have APOC with the MAC-10. He's going to be proving a bit of a issue over towards B. A rather, is he's going to be able to take down Net. Shut up, but Seb going to be able to drop down Raz with a 1-deeg. Zusi though, going to be able to return the fire, and off you're going to be able to finish off B. That's going to leave Neptune and Waddle in a whole world of pain. Waddle has the USP. P250 is out on Neptune. He's going to be able to hear those footsteps. He's dodging it. He takes the shot. Going to be able to pick up the MAC-10, but is that all she wrote? That's going to be the real question here. It's going to be very difficult for him to be able to do too much, especially with the Molotovs coming out. And Zusi's just going to be planting. He doesn't care. Molotov as well, going straight up into Palace. They're just shutting him off. He said they're just saying if you stayed there, you made a grave mistake. You've chosen poorly. Now Waddle, he's going through CT. He's looking to see if he can pick up a kill here. Even if it's just a delay, sort of pushing them. And in this point, Neptune should probably have picked out the P250 go for those peak shots. Waddle does get dropped though, and so does Neptune in quick succession. This round goes over towards Winterfox, and they're 2 rounds away from winning this half. Moving into round 11, guys. BMC are currently 2 rounds behind Winterfox. And their buy isn't too strong. They've got no defuse kits. They've got no utility on shot up. And the utility they may have 4 smokes and 4 flashes. They haven't got the full barrage of that they may well want. But Waddle is going to be main face up with APOC, who spotted him. Goes in for the repeat. The headshot comes out. That was a nasty flick right there. If he'd missed that, that would have been the end of him. Shot up, holding over towards Palace. And Waddle going to be backing up, changing up his position. And we've got 2 CTs holding over towards mid, but the kill comes down to B. Their rotate needs to come in hard and fast before the bomb goes over towards B. But I think they might just go for the rotate here. They knew they weren't close enough to be able to push in. Now we have had a player disconnect. I'm not quite sure what has happened there, but we are going to be seeing the push in towards the mid come in. The smoke over towards connector. That's not connector, sorry. That is going to be in a window. That's quite an interesting smoke. It's currently 4 versus 4. BMC going to be looking to try and bring this back. The AWP going to be able to make it possible. Getting 1 kill. Going in for the second. He picks it up. This is a 3K. He pushes very aggressively. The flash coming out from Zusi. Doesn't work though. Waddle's not flash, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be pushing on. Let's get another kill. That is 3 headshots. Zusi proving quite the opponent here. Now shot up going to be left in a 1v2 as we're rejoined by the CT who had logged out. Not quite sure what's going on there. And we're going to be in shot up, seeing pushing through towards bench. He doesn't look, and he's going to get taken out. Zusi, that's going to be his 4th headshot there that round. Waddle picked up 3 kills, but it's not going to be enough as 2 of their T's survived his AWP. If he picked up Zusi, I think that would have been a whole different story, but unfortunately, that's all she wrote, and we're going to be going into round 12, guys. That was round 7 on the board for Winterfox and BMC. They've only got 4 rounds on the board. They've got a CZ, 2 P250s, and 2 5.7s to try and play with. And we're going to be seeing the aggressive play coming out through underpass here. Shot up with the 5.7 as well. Looking to sort of wait and play with them. Seb on short is going to be in a very important position. Offnu has completely exposed himself. Now he is out, and he heard the first steps. He takes him down. Shot up onto Imagine. Neptune onto Zusi. This is quickly turning very bad for the T's. With only 2 of them left alive, they're going to have to turn this around. 2 AKs recovered for the side of BMC. I'm going to be going back over towards apartment, palace rather, and peeking out. And Apoc is going to be walking straight into the crosshair. Shot up. If he doesn't counter him, he could easily be dropped, but he does spot him. He does get tagged down to 40 though. That's easy shot down. The orb has dropped the bomb as well. Apoc, last man standing. Mom spaghetti. His arms are sweaty. He's going to have to back off here. No chance of survival if he tries to push out there. He realizes that. He's done the calculations. He's done the math. He's worked out the algorithms. He's backing off. And when it comes down to it, look at what the CTs have just gained. They're going to be able to buy up for the last two, for two of the players who haven't got a pickup yet. And even then, they should actually be able to find another one of the guns. I'm not quite sure where it was dropped, but still. That's a pretty nice setup. 2 AKs, an AWP. They'll be able to buy up armor, and they'll be able to drop. Or just buy up UMPs and do a little bit of a rush. Apoc, considering smoking it off, but realizes might be a bit of a pointless move. Might as well just go for the hold. T is looking a little bit weak on the money side. CT is going to be able to buy him nice and heavily here. The kill's not looking so heavy though on the CT side. Remember guys, I'm doing this as part of the ECS Community Caster Challenge. If you want to give me constructive feedback, that really is appreciated. I know you might be getting a bit tired of me saying it, but I would love it and appreciate it. We're going to be seeing the push down and towards mid from the CTs. The barrage of flashes is going to be giving their attentions away, but they're going to be countering it with their own flashes, one after the other. They're pushing towards mid, but Waddle gets a kill. Seb onto Zusi as well. The continual push is going to be coming out from the CTs. They're going to get a kill after kill. Seb with 2 very high impact kills now. Apoc and Imagine to be last. T's left alive. Imagine with only a Tech 9 in hand. They have tracked down the smoke to try and cover their sort of recovery of the bomb, and a gun as well for Imagine, who has only got the Tech 9. So you can see what he's thinking. He wants an AK. He wants to go and pick it up. And he's going to go for it. He's just going to go straight in there, pick it up, and going to be able to back out. But they're going to be in a 5 versus 2 situation. And Neptune, that was a bit disappointing. Apoc here going to be peeking down in towards connector. They're ducking to make sure they can't get spotted. If they go for the boost, it could work out very well, but Seb's there to destroy them. He's being spotted. Gets a headshot, but Apoc's able to back away just in time and pushes up. Gets the kill as Seb left himself a little bit too exposed. And we're going to be seeing a shot up. Get the dink as well, so it's going to leave them very in bad stead. Apoc going to have to do a lot of damage here. He takes the kill, but Imagine's going to get dropped at the same time. And then Neptune going to be going in for the spray. Takes him down. And that's going to be the 6th round on the board for BMC, 1 round behind an equalizer. What a comeback as well. I mean, they've done really fantastically to bring it up to 6 rounds. And Winterfox, to get this far ahead, up to 7 rounds, brilliant. But they need to try and carry that on. They need the 8th round. 9th round, that would be brilliant. That might be a little bit too optimistic, considering they're on a Tech 9 force buy. If they don't get the bomb down, they're really not going to have much of a buy for next round, even if it will be the sort of 3 whole round loss bonus, and the incendiary grenade going to cut them off. And those grenades are not going to be helping them that they had tried to execute in with. So they're going to have to do a bit of a delayed one. The flash is going to be coming out. They're going to be looking to push in. They're going to be flashed off and shot out. Shot up. He's going to be aiming in the wrong place, but he gets a kill nonetheless. Shot up, and Waddle going to be chiming in. Zusi kills his own teammate with the Molotov though. It's not going to be looking so good, and often though, going to be tagged down very low. And eventually going to get finished off, even with the flash out. So the bomb has gone out, but they have lost, and the money in the bank is looking pretty dire. So we're going into the final round, guys. It's currently 7-7. Who's going to be able to take the advantage going into the second half? Double AWP setup. B and Waddle going to be joining our forces. See what kind of damage they can do. On the T side, they've gone in for the full force as much as they can. The Tech 9s, full utility. And trying to see what I can pull off here. Raz has just opted in for the AK-47 instead of some extra utility. He has no money left in the bank to try and do anything else different. Neptune is on short. They've left no one on B. But B is going to be rotating as well to go cover his home ground. The flash is coming in. The Molotovs as well, but B's got the shutdown. The double AWP strat is going to be working. The flash is going to be pushing out as well. Neptune going to be looking to peek out over towards B. The bomb going down. The rotation is in full effect, but if they're not careful, Shut Up could easily take down one of the players, but Seb was waiting for the push. He gets the kill, and this is going to leave them in good stead to be able to make this recovery, but Ofnu has got the Molotov, chucks it in towards Market, but it's not going to really be doing too much. As Neptune comes in, goes in for the spray, takes him down. I imagine Raz, last 2 players left alive, but the AK on Raz is going to be able to get killed, but instantly traded out, and that's going to be the 8th round on the board for BMC. Round 16, first round of the second half. Who's going to be able to win this pistol round and try and take all the default rounds? Ofnu going in once again with the defuse kit. He's the usual suspect for that. And he has a grenade on PMC. They've gone 0 utility. And they're going to be playing for contact over towards apartments. This has been played quite often, but there's a reason why it's played, because it works. But Zusi, he's going to get spotted out, but he's going to spot them out as well, going in for the headshots, but he's going to be missing them if the pressure's on. He goes and eventually gets it, but instantly traded out. His shot up going to be able to get a kill as well. Neptune pushing in towards the market, look to do some high pressure movements, but he's going to get denied. Raz going to get the shutdown twice in a row, looking for more, picks up a 3rd kill, going in for the 4th, but it's going to get stolen by Imagine. Why did they not get the bomb down? That is a question they're going to be punching themselves over for the rest of the game. As we go into the next round, guys, we've got 8-8 on the scoreboard. Pistols are out for BMC. Are they going to be able to make this work for themselves? We've got the 3 UMPs, the MP9, and the M4A1 on Raz. What is going on? Seb's going to be looking to peek in. He's going to get tagged, but he's going to be able to get a kill on the APOC. And another one onto Imagine what is going on. The destructiveness of these smokes. And the pistols are going to be massive. Now Zusi with the MP9, the classic Destroyer, is going to be coming in, but it's not going to work as B is going to be able to tag him down with shots up. Now Ofnu's going to be running with his tail in between his legs over towards CT spawn and gets a kill onto B. He's going to be left in a 2-on-4 situation, pushing in towards CT. Is shot up. He gets a kill onto Ofnu as well. This is fantastic. Now Raz, last man left standing with the M4A1. They're going to be hunting for him. They want to deny him this save. But I think it's going to prove a little bit difficult trying to push him on this, and I don't think they should. They've got 3 UMPs. Armor on Neptune as well. And that Razzie is tagged down quite low, but he's going to be able to survive with his life as they try to push him hard and aggressive, but he's going to be able to get around the corner just in time. The spray through the coming wall doesn't quite land. And he makes it through. Round 9 on the board for BMC. They won the last game. Just 16. How many rounds was that actually? That is my memory going right there, guys. Wow. HLTV hadn't refreshed for me. There we go. 16-12. But still, it was quite close for quite a lot of the game. It has been so far. Are they going to be able to pull away and take the full advantage of the fall down of Winterfox? I don't know. We're going to be seeing the 4 spike coming out from Winterfox. Zuzi has got this P250. He's going to be looking for the shots. He tanks down Seb. Neptune going in for the 3rd. Not going to happen. Auto going to be able to deny it now. Ofnu with the Deagle looking for the 1D. This isn't going to happen. We're going to be seeing him tag down to 4 HP. Not looking so pretty here. Shot up. Turns around the corner. Takes the frag onto Ofnu. We are going to be shot up. Takes down Raz. They're making full use out of this UMP. It's going to be 2-on-2 situation. They've got the bomb over towards site. Are they going to be able to plant it in APOC? Is his position going to be red? He's got the UMP, he's got the position as well. He trades out over towards B. Imagine finishes off a shot up, and that's going to be the comeback for Winterfox. 9-9 currently on the scoreboard, going into round 19. We're currently in a situation which is looking quite dire for both teams. If whoever loses this is going to be reset, and Waddle gets the kill on Napod. The AWP is going to be fantastic. They're going to be entering in. Grenade damage doing a little bit, but Raz is not going to be good enough. He's going to get taken down in a trade-off. B going to be able to take him down, and he's going to be left in a 3-on-4 situation. The smoke's coming out. The bomb going to be going down any second. Planting, but Imagine going to be in a good position to try and counter them, but he's in the wrong position. He trades it up, though. Managed to get the kill. Eventually, he chucks down the incendiary grenade. B is going to be able to recover the bomb, backing off. This is important. They've started to go for the rotate. They're going to dedicate for it, though. They have got the kill onto Zeusy. B makes sure to pick up that deagle. He wants some sweet Juan-Deeks for himself. Imagine has been spotted. AWP coming out into effect. Takes down Imagine before they lose any more cash and money from the bank. So APOC with 4.2k in the bank is going to be the top ender for Winterfox. So this could easily be another round for BMC, and then they have a safety round in between them and Winterfox. Exactly what you want, right? Safety net. But it's not going to be much of one. They have to be very careful. So we're going into round 20. The rush might be coming out over towards ramp if they're not careful. APOC's so close, he would have heard that jump. He comes up behind them and takes down the bomb carrier and the AK. But he's going to get traded up almost instantaneously. The flash is coming out, but they're going to be pushing in. Raz, completely exposed, picks up the AK, but he's going to get dropped, and we're going to be seeing the push over towards ASI. Zeusy going to get dropped. Eventually, after getting a kill, now Imagine the CZ making full use out of it. He's going to be left in 1v2. Galil and Tech9 is going to be making a full effect here. Molotov going out is going to be able to deny him. It hits him, and Seb finishes it off with a double tap onto the head. That was actually a 4K for Seb. Absolute brutal with that Galil. Fortunately, didn't quite recover one of the AKs, but I don't think that really matters too much. They are going to be playing up against a Force Spy coming out from Winterfox, who are going to be opting in the 2 UMPs, 2 M4A1s, and a FAMAS. And 1 defuse kit sitting there on Imagine. Who's saying Imagine all the people, and APOC saying, yeah, on my stat tracker right off of this game as he picks up the first kill onto B. As he tries to push out very aggressively now in towards mid. This is where we're going to be seeing a lot of action. Imagine is completely flashed, but he's still behind that wall of smoke. Shot up makes a lot of noise. He takes the frag though, but at the same time he drops the AK-47 on site. It's down to a 3-on-4 situation. The T's at the disadvantage here. They look to get the kill, but Ofnu gets a frag, but he's going to get traded out. The bomb is dropped. The AK picked up. Not looking so healthy here for the T's as they are continually losing limbs. Look at this. APOC coming up behind Waddle. Is Waddle going to be able to read the situation? GOTV, please don't do this. He pulls out the smoke. It's going to be disastrous. He's going to get dropped. And that's going to be the HWP lost Neptune over in towards mid or alone. He's got no friends to call on. And he's going to get peeked out as well. They know exactly where he is, and APOC manages to find him, take him down, and that's the AWP recovered. Is it going to get dropped over to Raz? There we go, dropped over. M4 bought up. Nice buy up for the Winterfox. And this is going to be BMC losing their potential safety net, but they could also try and force it out. They're just going to be opting in with the pistols and maybe going for a bit of rush. They got a flash. Some sets of armor as well, so they're spending quite a bit of cash into this. One of the players is down to 1.7k. Quite dangerous playing with fire here. And 1 flash. That's going to be on B. And he's setting up for a flash in towards A site. And the push has come out as well. They're going to be able to make their way in. Shot up. With a double tap, he's going to be able to get the frag. And now he's going to be able to pick up the second kill. And also the kill over towards CT. The bomb, though, is over towards jungle. That's a little bit dangerous. He's going to have to try and cross over. He has got a smoke. He needs to utilize this, but he is just going for the push. This is very dangerous. Zusi gonna make full use of that Famous, taking down another player that isn't actually his first, and now they're gonna be left in a 2-on-1 situation. B has got that AWP, and he's rotated through towards CT, but that is gonna be expected. He's gonna have to go for the peek here. They're gonna be over towards a connector. The flash is gonna be coming out. It doesn't work, but the Famous does, and that's going to be the second kill picked up by B. No kills on the board for Ofnu this round, but he was a good support player, and it worked out in the end. So that is going to be a lot of damage done to the economy of Winterfox, so they're going to have a little bit of trouble. So going into this next round, they are going to have a drop coming out from one of the players. Imagine's only got 3.5k. There you go. AWP dropped. Raz is making sure to buy up his armor. Fantastic. Imagine has got the M4 on the floor. And we're going to be seeing the full barrage of everything brought up on BMC's side. They had a very difficult choice there. They wanted to force up into it. They're just going to be sacrificing their economy and trying to push ahead. If they can win this one, they're going to be pushing Winterfox down. If they lose it, this could be exactly the key to what Winterfox need, to be honest. Seb and Neptune pushing towards mid. They were flash, but Raz is going to be able to pick them in time. They're good in the nades, though. The double, they're going to get a lot of damage. The Molotov coming out, though, over towards mid. They're going to have to back off. They're not going to be able to do too much damage here. Imagine fully utilizing that connector position. If he pushes through here, that would be unstoppable if he does take full effect of it, but he doesn't. He just backs off. We do have B over in towards a palace. If he can make full use and push out here, it'd be fantastic. Ofnu, though, he's going to be able to spot out. Oh, no. Shot up drops the bomb as he is spotted out. And now imagine if he pushes in here. He does, and he drops. Seb, this is quickly falling apart. The bomb is dropped and lost in mid. And now imagine spotting over towards palace. He's going to be able to spot out B, but B has advantage there. The HP is low. And now the quick shot coming out from Raz, making full use of that AWP. And we're going to be left in a 2-on-4 situation. It's going to be very hard for them to recover. They're going to be able to get the bomb, but look at that. Who's coming up behind them is no less than APOC once again to try and put this stop to this, and they're not going to be able to see this coming. And Ofnu going to be sneaking up on them as well from the side angle. He picks up one, looking to jump up. He's going to be able to get the frag. It was a jump shot as well. And there's 3 kills on the board for Ofnu right there. The money isn't looking too bad across the board for BMC. They will be able to save up from the next round. They have got the full round loss bonus after this round, which will be obviously quite a nice amount. So BMC looking a little bit depressed there. They're round behind now, behind Winterfox. Winterfox looking to try and further that gap in between them. Make full use out of it. And that's an interesting smoke there coming out from Zusi. Trying to cut it off completely before they push in. Now B looking to get the early frag. He is going to get tagged down. APOC though, tagged to 46. The grenade coming out from him to try and counter their push. But it doesn't really do too much. B and Neptune tagged down, but they've already got a frag. They haven't recovered the gun. They don't need to. They just need to push through a jungle, which exactly they're doing. Ofnu, though, is going to be able to read it. Takes the peek. Spotted out Seb. The information's there. Spots them out again. Looks over towards CT. Spots out. Shots up. Gets the frag. Now they're going to go in for the counter, but is it going to be able to work? He runs out of bullets, so he is going to have to back off. Very lucky there for BMC, as they're kind of in a bit of a stuck position here. Seb is going to be peeking now. He has spotted play under construction. Goes in for the peek. He takes the damage, but does do a little bit of damage over back towards Imagine, who does pick the amount of time to do a little bit more damage over towards Seb. And now Waddle, he's recovered the AWP. Spots out Ofnu, takes the frag. This is exactly what they need to do. Takes it to a 4-on-3 situation. Advantage still in the hands of Winterfox, but not for long. The wallbangs coming out from Waddle, giving away his position, but he doesn't care. He wants to make sure no one's there, and they're going to be rotating back. And Zusi should be able to tell that. They should be able to push down short onto B. Unfortunately for them, Zusi's read it. The rotation is going to be coming in from the CTs at any moment. The bomb looks to get on, and Waddle takes the frag. Zusi, what are you doing? He was completely exposed. This round is in the bag. Winterfox is going to have to do a lot to try and recover this, and look at that. Crosshairs on Imagine. Unfortunately, he does not have our sight, so he doesn't get the frag. That would have been quite funny. But unless we're going to be seeing the save come out for the CTs, they haven't got the cash in the bank. This is very much back and forth right now. We saw the equalizer. We saw the lead taken by Winterfox again. And then it's just been lost. Incendiary grenade coming out at the perfect time, shutting down Neptune's push. And that's going to allow these guys to be able to save this. Round 25. Very few rounds left, guys, unless we go into overtime. And if they keep playing like this, could easily happen. Neither one of them are wanting to snap here. And BMC proving a little bit too difficult to deal with over on the T side. We are going to be seeing the full buy out from both sides. Wardle did miss that shot. He needed to land it on Zusi, who is going to be able to make full use out of it. But shot up is going to be able to enter his kill over towards A, but traded out by Imagine. Raz with AWP. Looking to see if he can spot out anyone over towards short or mid. And it's not going to happen because no one's there. We are playing for contact on BMC's side over towards apartments on B. There's not going to be too much of it. The flash is coming out. A lot of utility still on BMC's side. Not so much on Winterfox's. Imagine has got that incendiary grenade. But he's all the way over towards Palace. Here we go, guys. They're going to be pushing up nice and slowly, but Zeus going to be able to do one single jump, and it's going to be red. He is Team Flash. That's going to be a shame. If he tries jumping up, he could easily get taken down now, but the jump comes in. Information's out. Molotov as well, and Zusi with the kill, but Neptune with the trade-up is going to be working perfectly. The smoke going to be coming down. Imagine coming up behind them. Is a 3-on-3 situation. 2 defuse kits on this on the CT side. Off-nuke gets a frag, but the counter one coming in. Now Raz is going to get grenaded. Boom, direct shot. Down to 63 HP. Now it's going to be down to Imagine coming up behind them to do some real impact play. Are they going to get the read on this? I don't know if they're going to be able to even assume or sort of guess that someone's going to be coming up behind them. Such a long play. He does spot out one. It's going to be taken down to a 1 versus 2, and then Cinder Grenade is going to cut him down to very low HP, and Raz going to be able to shut him down. And that's the round loss bonus lost for BMC. But they're going to be able to buy up, and I imagine they're going to try and force up into this. Spread the cost across so they can buy up later on. Surprised we haven't seen a pause come out from them. As I say that, like I said, you can call me Mystic Meg. On the weekends, obviously. So we are going to be seeing a Neptune buy up. He only had 2.7k. The rest of the players, they can be buying up. He drops the Deagle. That's going to be going over to Wardle, who is obviously the Deagle player, so he's going to be buying up the AWP. That's what I meant. Not quite sure where that Deagle's going to be going. It's all over the place right now. Tactical timeout has gone. We're going to be seeing the AKs and Tech 9 come out into play, and the AWP on Wardle. This is really BMC's potential last time for sort of redemption here. Pressure's on. Wardle over towards mid. Takes the frag. Graz is going to get dropped, so that's the AWP out of play on the CT side for right now. Zusi. He's going to be playing for information over towards apartments, but it's not going to be good enough because we're going to be seeing execute over towards A coming in. Imagine chucking that smoke further in so he could push out over towards triple, and it's going to be working perfectly. But APOC, he's not going to get spotted. He gets the kill. Wardle gets one, but the trade is coming out hard and fast. APOC goes in for the damage. Now B with the Tech 9 is very far in towards jungle. 2 CTs left alive. The grenade's coming out hard and fast. Neptune, don't shoot your teammate. Be very careful. He's just watching over there. Not even quite sure what that's playing at. He has done a double grenade over towards CT. Then single grenade coming out as well. I'm not sure if Offnu had been spotted there, but he has got out of dodge. But unfortunately for him, B is going to sting him. And unfortunately for him, he's going to get stuck down. And now Zusi's going to be left in a 1v3. And his head's going to get popped. And it's going to be the second kill on the board for Neptune this round. And Zusi's just been such a key player this game for Winterfox. It's very impressive. As we move on, it is currently 3 AM here. Please bear with me as we move forward. Shut up, going to be able to shut down Raz. And we're slowly but surely going to see Winterfox potentially lose the grip on this game. They were looking very, very powerful as they move forward, but they've only got pistols, and they're going to have to buy up on the 14th round, and even then, Might not be so fantastic. Shot up. He's going to get challenged by APOC. He has backed off far enough. He takes a shot, lands it. APOC going to be a little bit disappointed not landing those P250 shots. Imagine over towards connector. Couldn't see what he can pull off the Deagle. And Neptune might well be playing into his hands. Now Zusi going to be looking to peek down into mid. He's currently the top killer, and he's going to be able to get the headshots as well. And that's an AK recovered to the right person. But A-side, look at that, is completely open. They need to save that AK for the next round. They should just chuck away these two other lives just to distract the T's so they can make sure they can recover this AK and keep it alive. But they are still playing very dangerously. Off new over towards connector. Zusi going to be able to take down Bilo. Look at this. Seb has read it perfectly. He's going to be able to take down Imagine, even though he's tagged down to 44. That's still fine. Zusi's got 2 kills on the board, and he's got an AK-47 in the bank. And also 3K. Not quite sure where the server's based, but Shot Up has 9 ping compared to everyone else. Interesting. BMC, they've got the lead. They were looking for it, they were hunting for it, they've now gained it. And they've got enough money to be able to buy up into the next round as well. And we see a pause come out. BMC. Now that's interesting. Obviously going to be a bit of a tactical pause. But what are they discussing? What are they looking to go for? Obviously there's so many different types of tactics you can do. Playing towards B for some, obviously, tactics, you know. Play for contact around this area. If anyone is coming after you. Play the split over on towards B. Or even on towards A. So you have some smokes coming out from these areas here. Or someone obviously coming out into Palace. Then you have someone coming down through tunnels. Or maybe even one over towards mid. So one here towards tunnels, one over towards top mid. What are they going to be looking to do? We have Neptune setting himself up for a smoke. BMC. Are they going to be able to close this down? If they can win this one, it might be a surefire to win in this game. BMC setting themselves up for the A push here. This is going to be an interesting one. They're going to be playing up against 3 CTs, all armed to the teeth. And they're playing very close together. They could easily get sprayed down here. APOC in a position that hasn't been checked yet, but it may well do. Seb going to be able to get the frag, but he's exposed from behind. APOC going to be able to push out. He shoots a little bit too early. Position given away. He gets a kill. Eventually traded out, but it's going to be a 3-on-3 situation. 2 defuse kits still in play. Smoke coming out. Zusi, he's going to have to chuck down the Molotov. It's going to be working perfectly. Spray through the smoke. It's going to be landing on Shot Up. He's going to be able to get away. A little bit of team damage coming out onto Zusi there. The bomb hasn't gone down. We need to be patient here, but Offnu gets a frag onto Shot Up. And now the flash is going to be coming out on towards Sight. This was Player Curse. Caster Curse, rather. Offnu going to get a kill as well with the EMP. It's going to leave Neptune in a 1v3 situation. He spots out Imagine. We're going to be able to tag him out. Headshot as well. He's going to be left in a 1v2 now. Very difficult situation. He's looking to spot through the box. He has heard the footsteps. He goes for the spray. Doesn't quite land it. Having to reload his gun. Only 3 bullets left in the mag. Goes for the spray again. Zusi could easily tag him out. And he does exactly that. And that is 14-14, guys. This is looking to go potentially the other way. BMC. 7k on 2 of the players. They're going to be able to force up into this round. Imagine the UMP here, UMP there. No AWP. They are going for the high impact plays for some of the players. So that's 2 AKs on their side, a couple of Tech 9s, some armor, and a lot of utility, and they need to play it fast. They need to push in towards A, get the advantage, and just win this out. But unfortunately for them, APOC has the same idea. He's pushed up hard and fast with the UMP in towards ramp. He's going to be able to shut them down straight away. B needs to get the read on this situation quickly. So we have got Seb who has dropped down. They're going to be looking to push in. They're going to be able to read the position. They get the frag on him. He's not even going to get too much damage now. Waddle's taking out Imagine. Are we going to overtime, guys? We're going to be seeing... Is it going to be a save? No, Ofnu is going to be looking to play for the kill. The Molotov going to be denying him the push, so he's going to have to go back up and over. The bomb has now gone down. The kill comes out. Ofnu does get traded out in the end. We're going to be left in a 2 versus 4, and the save comes into play. We're going to overtime, boys, or BMC are going to win. Zusi and Raz, they're going to be able to survive this, but just taking a look at the economy, they're not going to have much to play with next round. They've just had their economy shattered, and they've got an AK, full armor, 2 kits, an AWP, and some utility left. So they don't have to buy any diffuse kits. But look at that, 1.4k, 1.7k, 2k, and 2. I can't remember. I think it was just 2.1k in the bank for a few of the players. That's not going to be looking very desperate. Ofnu, he is going to get dropped a gun, and he's going to be the man for diffuse kit. I think that might be a little bit of a waste. Maybe even just picking up an extra pistol might be useful in case you run out of bullets of UMP. 2 UMPs, a Deagle, an AWP, and AK on their side. On the opposite side, we're going to be seeing a full barrage of rifles and an AWP. And we're going to be seeing a stack over towards A. And a perfect distraction going to be coming in via B. And that is set right there. They're looking to do a good rotation coming in. Zusi missing the shots. This is going to be very painful. Eventually lands it. No, Neptune going to get a kill. B onto APOC. That's going to be very painful. And now the rotation's coming in, but it's too late. Ofnu's going to get dropped. Raz and Imagine, last 2 players left alive. We're going to see what work they can do, but the AWP holding down market is going to be hard for them to try and push through here. It's going to have to be very careful. Raz for the AWP going to be looking to enter in first, but he's going to get tagged down. AWP in hand. Wardle jumps out, looking for the final kill. He's going to take it. He takes the tag, but the knife comes in and shots up. The top fragger, 29-21, takes the final kill with a knife straight to Winterfox's throat. And that's it, guys. That is the final game of tonight. It has been long and hard work, and I've absolutely loved every single bit of it, guys. Casting is what I want to do. It is absolutely fantastic. I can only say that so many times, but please, constructive criticism. I want to grow. I want to learn. So with that, I